The Toronto Blue Jays' 2025 season ended in heartbreak as they fell to the Los Angeles Dodgers 5-4 in an extra-inning Game 7 of the World Series. For Toronto fans, it was a night of soaring hope that turned to silence in an instant. The Blue Jays, appearing in their first World Series since 1993, entered the decisive game believing that this was finally their moment. The Rogers Center was electric, filled with generations of fans who had waited more than 30 years for a championship. Early in the game, Toronto looked poised to make history. Bo Bichette launched a 3-run home run that sent the crowd into a frenzy and gave the Blue Jays a 3-0 lead. But the Dodgers, the reigning champions, showed why they're one of baseball's most composed teams. They chipped away at the deficit until a dramatic ninth-inning homer by Miguel Rojas tied the game. The tension was unbearable as every pitch, every swing, carried the weight of an entire city's hopes. In the 11th inning, the Dodgers struck the decisive blow. Will Smith delivered a go-ahead home run, putting Los Angeles up 5-4. The Blue Jays mounted one last rally when Vladimir Guerrero Jr. opened the bottom of the inning with a double, but it ended with a game-ending double play that crushed Toronto's comeback dreams. The stadium fell silent. Players stood motionless. For a brief moment, the only sound was the Dodgers' celebration echoing through the dome. For Toronto's players and fans, the loss was gut-wrenching. Many had dared to believe that this team, young, talented, and full of fire, could finally bring the championship north of the border. This one stings. It's going to sting for a while, one player admitted afterward. Yet, despite the pain, there's pride in how far they came. The Blue Jays showed resilience, unity, and heart all season long, pushing one of baseball's most dominant teams to the limit. The loss ends Toronto's dream run, but it also marks the start of something promising. The team's core, including Guerrero, Bichette, and their talented pitching staff, proved they can compete at the game's highest level. The off-season will bring questions about contracts and roster moves, but it will also bring renewed hope. As fans left the stadium, some in tears and others applauding through heartbreak, one thing was clear: the city of Toronto had fallen in love with its team again. Game May 7th have ended in defeat, but it will be remembered as one of the most emotional nights in Blue Jays history, a story of hope, heartbreak, and belief that will fuel the next chapter.